Hello, everyone, and welcome to First 20 here on Stephen Plays. My name is Stephen George. I play video games, and every Friday it's the first 20 minutes or so of a game. Today, we are taking a look at a early access game, which I don't normally do, but this game looked really interesting, and also it's starting to have some reviews come in, and it's doing really well. People really like it. It's called Not for Broadcast, and, well, we'll just get into it, and then you'll see exactly what it is, because it seems like it's a little hard to explain. But there's a little warning at the beginning that says, this is an early access release, only contains the first 3 levels. Final games will have a lot more. Okay, got it. See if there's any... This actually all looks good, so we're good there. I'm going to drop the master just a smidge, just in case. Subtitles are on. Cool. And before we jump into this, just so people are aware, I've been told that there is some mature content in here. It's got like a dark humor sort of vibe, and there could be profanity or adult themes or something like that. Just so you're aware. Not for Broadcast, new game, enter game name. New game. Start game. Julie Salisbury, a prominent media-savvy barrister, is one of the leaders of the advance party. I'm already excited. Turn right. Okay, should I answer this phone?
Hi, David, I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. All right, mate. Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're going to have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry. It's not hard, and I'm going to stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens. Right, look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down. Underneath that, you've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now, the 4 small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left. Don't worry, I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now, have a look to your left. These plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again.
I'm excited about this.
You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain... Oh, right, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long now till the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see a load of videotapes on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any 3 and load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again.
My Salad Weekly? Yeah. Crazy Neil and Exercise with Ham Sleeves.
You should be getting a signal from the studio soon.
At 9 p.m, sit back and relax with multiple award-winning movie.
Here goes something.
Signal, select screen 1 with the vision mixer and we're ready to go.
Oh, prawn and mayonnaise?
You know seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist. Going 5, 4.
But now, it's time to join Jeremy Donaldson.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next is going to be the throw to the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent and corners the flowered market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year. And a spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic...
Right, button
That's
2
all coming up on
in
tonight.
3,
National
2,
Nightly News.
1. Lovely, mate. Next thing is
right. Taking care of the news, man. I got this.
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1. Now. Lovely,
But
mate.
first, the votes are in, and it's a decisive win for Advance. The landslide.
Listen, mate, we often get a bit of interference around this time of night, so keep your eye on the machine on the bottom right. You can move that white dot up and down, avoiding the interference using the yellow knob or your scroll wheel.
Of a severe lack of actual policy.
There is a lot
and
to
of
take
being
care of.
Deliberately vague. The opposition parties have all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly.
Great, it's going well. All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
We're going live to Advance HQ. To
Oh
hear
my
the
God.
candidate's acceptance speech.
And 3,
That's all coming
2,
up.
1, advert.
1 minute back, everybody.
Jeremy, I need you to fill out the ads.
Oh my God.
Wanker Snatch is running late.
Man, there's a lot to keep track
Asking
of.
about the election.
Personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him with any big words.
That's the same policy we use.
Holy
I
crap.
thought that was our little secret. He doesn't remember anything I tell him.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning friendship.
Me too.
Yeah.
Build your collection week by week.
Wicked. We've made it to the first ad break. It's
Holy
doing
crap.
great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence, because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1, try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking.
Sure.
2, don't stay on the same shot for too long, 10
Sure.
seconds at the most. So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting. 3, don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those. Might as well get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
Quiet in the studio.
Your crunchy cubes will
Thank you so much.
Suit Kirby Best.
10 seconds, everybody.
This exclusive offer is available for a
Cool, man. Cool.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first
Get
off,
ready to go to Megan on screen
Megan
4.
Wolf is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to
go
the
to
shop
Blunderclatch on screen 3 when she says his name.
today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is among
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Your latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter... at the
This is a whole thing, man.
Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction.
He's a wonderful
Lovely.
chap.
Now back to Thunder Twat.
I've worked with him in several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. What a wild ride this has been. I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
That is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding, giving, suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire. The little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result, indeed.
Brandon says this is hard to commentate.
Difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics,
Get back to who's talking.
always strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
Sorry, I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again. Don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the
Trauma
break.
Medicated, which opens next week.
Right,
around
they've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take it. Exciting stuff.
Get down there. Good God. This is...
Watch out for that interference, mate.
I really like this conceptually. A lot. Like, it's like Five Nights at Freddy's, but more in line with something I'm interested in, and also without any jump scares.
When the broadcast's done, we keep everything.
I don't know that.
Good God.
No, Lance, we mustn't.
Careful. Up. Up.
Dr. Lance to you, Miss Flanagan.
All right, there we go. Oh my God.
Did it for you, baby. All for you.
Down there.
Dr. Hemlock.
Ride this for a bit. The interference thing is probably the hardest thing to remember.
Dr. Hemlock.
You told me, but I didn't listen.
Down there.
Doctor.
But like,
Lance,
the idea of doing I've done multicam like in editing before. Like I've shot events that, you know, I had 3 or 4 camera angles, and then I just had to do it in post. I just wasn't doing it in a live environment, and it's kind of fun. Coincidentally, when you set up multicam in a document, this is exactly how it works too.
Play another ad. Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in.
Okay.
Should.
Careful, and we're clear there. And we already ran ad A, so we should probably switch it up and run ad B.
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words. As you'll probably notice, the broadcast screen, here, is about 2 seconds behind the master screen, here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up, like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button, or the spacebar on your keyboard, for as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm, and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All you gotta do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line. Simple. Of course, if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear. Most people like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen. Let's set it now. As you turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting louder.
I see.
Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a lot of practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro. Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down.
That means that there's probably
Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed.
about to be an immense amount of swearing I'm going to have to do.
To go live. That's too late. You can use the number buttons on your keyboard. 1 to 4.
Okay. Okay.
Seriously, we've had worse.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advanced Headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Cut to the outside broadcast.
Go for it, Pat.
Get ready,
Go
mate.
for it, Pat.
Thank you all for coming, and, well, thank you all for coming.
Where do I start?
And, well, what a day.
They said we
What
couldn't
a
do
day.
it.
They certainly
They used every dirty low-down lying every southern
God, I gotta turn that down.
against us. But you, the people, you
Cool.
saw right through their shite.
I'm sorry about the language there. I'm
Sorry about that. I've had a
language
couple
there.
of celebrations. Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebrations. Coarser than the ground is funny.
Sorry.
Coarser than the ground
Memorably
is...
put. Memorably put. But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating? Who can blame Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. Advance are not a party is what you have when things are going
I swear to God, if they give me interference right now.
When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team.
Remember the 10
Team
seconds
that can
rule.
change things. Team that can change. But today is day one of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbook.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have reduced every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know the sort of... Probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated community.
Tomorrow we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to hide. I've got nowhere to hide. We revoked your passport. You want them back. You want to leave like you threatened before the election. That's fine. But first, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay it back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring
Doing good right now, though.
into warring individuals. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions. But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats.
The people who pay you a pittance to serve in their private clubs. The people whose children you raise.
So they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your
Oh, God.
sports cars, your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people who created it. In the hands of the people who created it.
Today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time.
Okay.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from
Oh my
and
God.
our apologies for the fruity language. And our apologies for the fruity language. You in time. If not, someone's going to be in trouble. So, as the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under Advance. I'm Jeremy Dawson. Have a peaceful
Right, looks like you've got it now. Thanks for all the help, mate. I've got to go.
Oh my God.
Leave. Probably won't be coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck.
Boring politics then.
Is this some weird fever dream? Am I dying now?
You should be so lucky. I'll see you tomorrow night.
You're not coming for a drink?
No, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
My heart is pounding more than when I play horror games.
Who knows? Within a few weeks.
Like, that was more stressful to me I didn't talk. I couldn't. I was like, oh my God. I got a D. I mean, I guess it could have been worse, but I felt like I did okay because I stayed in the green for so much of it. But there was times where I did something wrong, and the fact that I did it wrong at all was bad, and then the fact that it took more than a second, oh my God. This is such a unique idea for a game. Oh my God, I love it. And also, like, I have, some level of, like, personal ties to the idea of doing this, and I like that too. But snap, that was good. I really liked that a lot. It's such a weird concept. And I really like these commercials. I don't think I need to play anymore because I feel like everyone gets the concept. Not for broadcast is available. For PC, it's available on Steam if you're interested. I'll put the link in the description. Outstanding censoring, too much interference, editing was just terrible. Oh, the editing. Things were going up during the editing, not down. There was one or two times where I was focused on the censoring part where he had to be like, hey, cut. And I was like, yeah, okay, I got it. But they wasn't that bad. Anyway. Editing was just terrible. It was not the best thing that someone who's professionally trained as an editor wants to see. Next time. That is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said before, I'll put the link to this in the description. I love really interesting games, and this is definitely up there in terms, like, there's never been anything like this, and I like that a lot. Good job, dev team. This is cool. And shout out again to the dev team for sending me a dev key, because that's how I brought this to the channel today. What is up with that? They remixed the tapes. See you next week for more Steven Plays First 20.